And then on GitLabs, I've always been using GitHub, so now I'm on GitLab, right? Okay, so now let's see what this is all about. So if we check this, we see that we have two projects here. This is the project that I started, and then I just created another one using an import from somewhere else. And then I'm just gonna click on the first one. It's empty. It just has a README file. If it has one, I'm not sure, but let's just see what it has. Took a bit to load because the README says add the others. I guess these are probably the standard files that you have in your project, but it has a README. So now what we're going to be trying is the commit, the other creating another branch, and then also committing to that branch and then merging, right? One of the important parts basically of version control and all these things. Okay, so as you see, it's fairly new. Nothing else much going on here, but to edit it, I'm gonna go to the editor, right? And then I'm going to open, okay, it says your own workspace here, right? It's probably when you open on your own VS Code. Yeah, that's probably that. And then it has Git pod. I don't know what this is, but I opened this on the other second project that I just opened. I did open this. Seems like something that worked. Okay, so let's open here. Okay, takes a minute. I think it's because I'm recording, so it takes a bit, but it should be visible enough. Okay, so from there it opens up. We've got like some sort of VS Code layout, and then what I noticed at first, the README is right there. Everything else that you see, normal VS Code layout, and then there's GitLabs down there. Let's see what that does. It says go to first project, go to GitLab, configure remote. Yeah, so what we are looking for, we're looking to make changes. So let's go to the README. Okay, so this is it created it on its own, right? So for me, let me just add another file, right? I'm just gonna add maybe a py file. Okay, let me see. Okay, recognize it as a Python file. Okay, then we're gonna just start off with I don't know if we have Python installed in this sandbox, so I'm gonna do anything Python. I'm just gonna let's just test that first. Uh, test, right? Okay, then we're just going to commit. The nice thing is this: if you have like this icon over here, basically for the controls of GitLab, so you're able to do commits directly here. You don't have to do commits on the terminal. So I'm just gonna do a commit, then we'll test if the test has is being committed and it has the text in there, because at first we had only readme. Okay, so let me go there and commit, and then I'm gonna go to the project and check. So first, let me see, commit to new branch. So if I'm committing an original branch, let's see how many branches we have here first. We only have main. Okay, so let me just commit to main. Continue. Does it tell me? Yes, it tells me there. It's committed. So I can go to a project. Let me say go to project. Okay, it leaves my IDE open, which is good. Then I go to a project. I guess I can just reload this one, right? So I won't have too many stuff showing. But for now, we'll just see what happened when I came to the project. So it says now it has 2 commits. Let's see what it said at first. 1 commit, so which means the commit did work. And then there's the test file, right? Looking nice. Okay, so I'm gonna close this one again. I'm just gonna reload that. Then we'll see the test file there again. Let's just open that. Okay, so it's more graphical, which is good in most cases. I mean, yeah. Then we go back. Okay, so since we have this now, I want to commit, but commit to a different branch and not merge with this one. I want to see what this is going to look like, and I want to see will I have the other branch, right? Okay, so let me just make a change. Just gonna do that, test 2. Okay, so now this change should reflect that the file has changed, right? But for it to be more visible to us, I'm gonna add another file with only test2 inside, right? Let's add another file, test2 inside. Okay, test2, and then we're gonna have test2 inside. Okay, test2. So now, let me just give it some space. Yeah, similar. Okay, so now we have test2 inside here. We have test2 as a file. We're going to commit these two, but instead of committing them to main, we're going to commit to another branch, new branch. Okay. Okay, let me just yeah, let me just name it branch 2. Okay. Let me do that. Yes. Okay, then we'll know it's our second branch, right? Then I said enter. Okay, so it has committed. It says create MR. So MR would stand for merge record, right? So now it has committed. We want to see what GitLab looks like. Okay, GitLab, what do you have after my commit? It says 2 branches. That has changed. Okay, but it only has test. You see the other branch basically on main. That's what it has on main. I think the nice part is that because I can go to branch 2 graphically, I can actually check what branch 2 has. It also gives me the option to merge it. You see branch 2 has test 2. So you'll never be able to see this if you only had like the test. You'd have to go in and check. But let's go back to main. Okay, so now you have 2 branches. So you have essentially you have 2 projects that you can be working on, right? So now not to go too far so that we don't take too long. So now we're going to try and make sure that our main, so let's say now a user is only using this part for their app, and you decide, okay, the second part that I have that I've added here, because even this is not there at the moment, and this part are good. To show you that that is not there, there'll only be one line here at the moment, test, right? But we've added another line, test 2. So now we do what? We're just gonna merge these two, and then from there, we're just going to see basically um, how that would look in main, because now the developer is done working, or you, I guess, you're done working on the second branch. You want to merge it with the main one, and this is probably going live. That's probably a development branch, the second one, right? So now let's merge them. Let me just say you pushed to branch 2 a minute ago, create a merge. So let's merge from here because we let that pop-up disappear on that side. So I think the option you have is to create the merge from here. There should be another option to merge from this side, but I cannot see it at the moment, but there should be. There is merge requests, I guess. Let's go to merge requests. That still says create merge, and this is a new merge request. Let's go to that one in case something like that doesn't show up, right? We're gonna create a new merge request, and then we're gonna say it's basically you have the source where you wanna merge to where you wanna merge to. So we have first lab, that's the name, right? So I wanna merge to what, to main, right? Already chosen. So let's compare. So that should push all those changes to main, right? So it's telling me a couple of things. I guess I can, this is the preview, I guess, of what has changed. And then it's title there of the merge. I can add assignee and reviewer. The person gonna review that merge, I guess, pending approval, I guess, right? Approvals are optional, so that means you'd have someone to approve that merge if you had more people in the team to say, okay, it won't break the main app, right? The main part of your code. So then there's a create merge. It says delete source branch when merge request is accepted. I don't know if I want to delete it. So let me just do that because then I want to keep the branch so I can keep working on it, right? Okay, so let's create merge request. Okay, I think since I'm the only one who's working on this, I should be able to have full control, right? So then it's pending approval. So I guess whoever has to look at it, they will look at it and then agree that um, they can merge. So it says delete source branch. Still, you have that option there, and then you have approve, and then you have merge. So let me first go for approve and see what that looks like. Okay, so I've approved it. So that's the person, I guess, who would be approving the merge. I'm not sure if it would appear automatically, would occur automatically. Something we'd have to research. If basically I wasn't doing this all myself. Possibly they'd have to approve and then merge it, or they'd have to approve it and then wait for someone else to complete the merge. Okay, so I say merge. Okay, checking merge. Okay, merge just now. So mentioned in commit just now. Okay, so I wonder if we had like some conflicts, how that would go. So we'll check conflicts another time because this seems like it went well. So now we are looking so forward for our branch because the merge just happened right now. We are looking for merges. We're looking for our branch main to have all those changes which are from here, are from the current branch we're on, which is branch 2, right? Okay, so let's just see. Okay, I'm on main, and as you can see, successfully those two files are there. That file has been added, and then inside the changes are definitely there. So that's how that process works to merge, I guess, and to commit. So now if I were to make a change here, then this would only push to my second branch. But if I change the branch and go to main, okay, approve that, then this would make a change in my main branch. So to demonstrate that, we'll just go test 4 dot py. Oh wait, it's 3. Okay, we'll go test 3 py, and then we'll just name this test 3. Okay, and then we have this is inside main now. Okay, just to show that here I've got like something happening, 3 tests. But yeah, I'm the main one that we're looking for to appear here. We're looking for test 3. So let's commit it and let's see. So because of we're on the main branch, it would be an easy commit. Committed. Very fast, not working. A lot of developers prefer the terminal, but I think it's because when I was here just a second ago, I couldn't access the terminal, something about this and that, but I'm not interested in the terminal because this works so well, right? So let me just reload that just so that we can see that test 3 has been added. Okay, so there is test 3. Okay, it's been added and it's got its test 3 over there. So most of this was graphical. The only thing that might look strange to a person who's a developer is this part, but almost everyone is here should know at least what's going on. So it's just to make sure that if you have people, different people working on projects. So right now, I could have both these branches out. If I were to do this, which shows you that I can work on like the same project using different branches. So basically different projects of this, different versions of the same project. And then you just merge them together and then they should work just fine. The network is not so great. Hopefully the recording is good enough for a person to see what's going on. So now I just open 2 of these, right? Just copied the one from the other. So here I just want to see I don't know the extent of the usage of these because I'm on a free version. I'm not going to show you how to do that. So I'm just going to switch branches. So I'm going to leave this one as main. Can I switch on this one? Still nothing appearing. Okay, so I'm just gonna leave this one as main and then open this one as branch 2, right? So now you have two developers. You have someone who's working in your main branch. Let's say maybe your what you call, you're gonna have your senior maybe working here on the main branch, and then your junior working on the second branch, basically. So let's say I'm the junior here, or whatever I am, or the help, or whatever. Uh, Even if you're doing like a project where you have like you're outsourcing, then you just avail one branch to whoever you're outsourcing to and give them the right only to that branch. That could work as well. I don't know the extent of the security on that for them to not be able to access the main branch. Then you only have the ability to edit the main branch, right? So then they would work here. They work on the entire project, right? And then they're able to then commit, because you see right there, because I created this in main, it doesn't appear here. So they can work on this, just create test 7, 8, 9, 10 for me, and then commit it. They would commit it, it would appear in this branch, but it wouldn't appear in main up until that merge request is made inside here, right? So in your merges. So that's all for this one. Hope it's not too long. And then that's GitLab when you're starting. Yeah. I'll have more on it. Maybe, I don't know, handling conflicts and other stuff I run into basically.